Good morning, start of a new week. I'll show you outside the window while I get the chat. I'll show you out there just now while I get the chat up. I hope you've had a nice weekend. There we go. Hope you had a nice weekend, everybody. My weekend was chaos, actually. I'm glad the weekend's over, really. There we go, live chat. There we are, guys. The reason being the fireworks. My poor wee baby. There she is, look at her. My poor wee baby has been terrified all weekend at the fireworks. Caleb, good morning to you. Thank you for coming in and talking to me today. The fireworks, my poor wee baby. Terrified. And see now, as soon as she hears a door slamming or something, she's panicking. There's my Sky. Good morning, Sky. Good morning. My wee doggy was terrible. Wee Poppy was terrible all weekend. Shaking and panting and trying to squeeze into places. Look at her, it's a wee shame. See if she hears a loud noise outside, that's her running with her tail between her legs. With the fireworks. Because it was firework night on Friday, right? So, but they're still letting them off during the day. Daytime, letting the fireworks off. Caleb, I'm doing good. It'll be oily. Hold on a minute to clean my camera. See, as I say, I always put lotion on. There we go. So my hands are always a wee bit oily. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I know, it's a wee shame for her, but I was actually worried in case she was going to take a heart attack. That's how bad she was. I thought she was going to take a heart attack. But see if they stop with fireworks now. Just stop with the fireworks. You've had 3 full days of fireworks. Please stop with the fireworks. And it's not just my wee dog. My mum and dad's wee dog. They've got a wee Jack Russell as well. And she was out a W. You know, I can't say that word. And one went off, and the wee thing was trying to squeeze underneath someone's car. Wee shame. Anyway, that's my rant over. I had to come on and rant there, so thank you for listening to the rant. How are yous? How are all of yous? My goodness, what kind of friend am I? How was your weekend? Enough about me. Forget about me. What were yous doing? I bet yous were doing something good. I had a dream last night that I was in Spain or something, Sky. I dreamt I was abroad anyway, and there was a swimming pool, there was the ocean, and I was trying to swim in the ocean, and then when I jumped into the ocean it turned into a swimming pool. There you are. Pip, good morning. Pip, how's your bump, Pip? Pip, I got belly time on Saturday. I got belly time on Saturday. It was wonderful. My daughter, and she just sat there, just the belly, get the belly out, get the belly out. So she's sitting with her top up and the belly's out like that. And the whole time I've got lotion, I had this lotion on her. This nice raspberry lotion. So I put it on my hands and I'm rubbing the bump and I can feel them doing all that and pressing and everything. I was going, that's my granny. So I went right up to the bump, Pip, and I was going, hello, it's your granny. To the bump. Oh, my beautiful Sky. I hope you feel better soon. I'm sending some healing vibes to you. Healing vibes to my Sky. Pip, it was wonderful. Oh, Pip, there's nothing that is magical as what it is. See, for me, it's just a magical experience. Judy, good morning. Thank you for coming in. It meant so much. I'm getting dead emotional. Just thinking about it. It's just an amazing feeling for me to be able to feel my grandson, and I can't wait to get him. I'm like that to Amanda, eat lots of nice things, fatten this child up. We want a plump child. There's my open. Good morning, open-minded. Good morning, Cleo. Good morning, beautiful Cleo. Good morning. Oh, stomach. So, Sky, I'm still waiting the camera thing down my throat. Still waiting. Do you, Caleb? See, I'm on Google. I go on Google Maps. That's what. See, in my spare time, if I'm not on the flavouring and talking naughty to people, which, that's what I do on a Saturday. Apparently it's just a thing now that I've got. I just do it to people. As I say, be prepared, guys. It's not going to be long until I'm in your DMs. But anyway, what I like to do sometimes is go into Google Maps, and I just go all around I've been all around the world in Google Maps and just drop my wee guy in streets, and then just go up and down. Listen, how sad am I? Up and down the streets, and I look at people's curtains and say, oh dear, that's a nice pair of curtains and all that. How do they decorate outside their house in Maine? Oh, that's lovely. Oh, look at the stoop. This is called the stoop, isn't it? Look at the. Oh, that's lovely the way they've decorated that. So I'm all round the world every day just in Google Maps. There's my golfer girl. Good morning, golfer girl. Golfer girl, I had a wee rant, so I did a wee rant. Fireworks again, fireworks again. I'm starting to sound like an old fogey. My wee dog, though, she was absolutely, for all weekend, and there was nothing I could do to help her. And she was squeezing into places, and she would look, but there she is now. Look, she's fine now. I thought she was going to take a heart attack. I did. Yes, round the world. That's what we should name a programme that, open-minded. Celia, good morning, my lovely Celia. Round the world with Blueberry. And I'm just in Google Maps dropping the guy in. We'll just look at folks' houses and stuff like that. One of these days, that's my house you're looking at. Is it? Oh, it's just a beautiful area there, eh? Oh, Cleo, thank you so much for that. That's very much appreciated. Everybody put a wee hashtag in Cleo. Thank you so much, beautiful Cleo. I'm enjoying your live streams. I was watching Cleo put her makeup on. I was watching Cleo put her makeup on, and she was listening to Christmas music. So I was like, rocking around the Christmas tree. I was like, Thank you very much, Cleo. That's very kind of you. Yeah, so that's what I like to do in my spare time. That or talk dirty to folk. It's just what I do now. Apparently, I just do that. And as I say, be prepared. I was doing it. I'm not going to lie to you. I was doing it on Saturday. I was doing it to a lovely friend as well. Do you know what I mean? A lovely friend. I swear to God. Just a friend. And then I'm starting to go like that. Do you know what? I've always quite fancied you, by the way. There it was. Me on Saturday. Again. I woke up on Sunday like, oh God, I've lost a friend now. And I've just lost a friend because of my horny situation. I need to go to the doctors. I'll need to go to the doctors and say, doctor, you need help here. I've got problems. Oh, see, I love my open-minded. I was a terrible, terrible friend. Listen, see if I do it to you. Please forgive me. See the next day. Please forgive me if I'm saying naughty things to you. I'm sorry. As I say, some people turn into like an aggressive person when they're having a drink. I don't. I turn into a lover. I love everybody. I love you a bit too much. So anyway, please forgive me for that. I'm sorry if my friends watching. I'm sorry about Saturday. Caleb, thank you so much for coming in. I hope you have a lovely sleep. Don't know, it's a change of life or something. It's a bloody change of life, I'm telling you. Good morning, Dan. Good morning. Oh, here at the wee catfish this morning. I'm on to them right away. Good looking guy on Facebook dating. Good looking guy, right? Like, oh, a mature guy, but oh, he was good looking, right? And I was thinking, oh, that guy's right good looking. So anyway, I says to him, hello there, it's very nice to meet you, right? And he wrote back, hi dear, alarm bells, hi dear, your smile is so beautiful, I was drawn to you, right? Good morning, Muser. So straight away what I asked them to do is add me on Facebook. That way you can do your nosy, see many friends they've got. If they got family members, is it a real person? So I said, add me on Facebook. And this is my Facebook, same profile picture, blah, blah, blah. Can we not talk on WhatsApp? I said, oh, look, you. I said, shame on you. Shame on you for catfishing people. Absolute ridiculous. How do you sleep? I gave it to him. And then see when I put on it, he's deleted me. Listen, I'm on, like catfishes, I'm on to them straight away, especially if they start with, hello dear, that's alarm bells right away. And then it'd be the sparkling rose, and then a box of chocolates, and then it'd be the newts. Yes, music. I was a good looking guy. To see, I was dead disappointed a time before with a catfish. And it was a farmer, right? I don't know if farmers make lots of money or what, right? But it was a farmer, and he was a good looking farmer, and he was holding a wee lamb, a wee baby lamb. And I thought, oh, look at that. I was thinking, that's, oh, he's a cute farmer. Look at the wee baby lamb. I wouldn't mind a clap of that lamb. So I started talking to him, and it was again, hello, dear, and all the rest of it. And I thought, a bloody catfish. Stop trying to catfish me, people. I'm on tease. I want to see live. I want you to cam up. That's what I want you to do. Thank you, open-minded. Thank you. Yes, golfer girl. Hello, sweetheart, as well. That's them. That's them. Yes, open-minded. They must have stole somebody's a good-looking guy's picture too, because I thought, what's a good-looking guy like that doing Facebook dating? That's the first. That's the first thing, you know. And then it was, hello, dear. You've got a beautiful smile. I thought, oh, I knew it was too good to be true. So anyway, I'm still on the hunt. I'm still on the hunt, and Officer Bob obviously isn't going to get in contact with me ever again. Officer Bob, he couldn't have handled me anyway, Officer Bob. He talked a good thing, but... See, these are catfish though, Sky. These are guys that will start saying, oh, you're saying all the things that they think women want to hear, you know what I mean? The heavens opened when you were born, and just all this stuff, you know what I mean? You don't get that in Glasgow. And look at your smile, you'll brighten up a room and all this kind of stuff. And then it's, you know, my granny's in hospital. She's in hospital. I love my granny too. She's in hospital, and she needs this operation badly. And I've got money. I have got money. I'm not asking you for money, but I've got money. And but the only thing is, I don't get it until next month. I get all this money, and I need it right now. Is there any chance you could give me the money, and then I'll owe you it back? This is what they do. Don't fall for it. See, as soon as they mention anything about money, just say, "Get to F, you scamming bee." Oh, Cleo, not my granny's fine. This is just what these people say to you. These people online tell you stories like that to try and get money out of you. These catfish guys. Straight away, I'm like, add me on Facebook. Add me on, I want to check you up. And then I know, oh, Sophie and Amanda ruined it for me. I was talking to this young guy, right? Well, he was in his 30s, right? That's young to me. So anyway, and he's an artist, right? And I'm like, God, I like art. You know, I've got a Van Gogh there. You know, I like art and I like crafts and stuff. So I was like, oh, we've got something in common here. I mean, this young toy boy, right? So I'm talking about him, and he's dead nice and everything. I was like, oh, God. So when the girls were down at the weekend, I said, wait, did you see this guy? He's really quite nice. And they said to me, he looks like wee Peter, my son. I says he does not, and they're going, he does. Look, he's got the same hair. I'm going, don't. Oh, and I was like, that's it. I can't talk to him now, can I? Every time I look at him now, I'm going to be like, God, he is like my son. Weird. So that was that. That's ruined. Yes, see, the scammers, they look for all sorts of ways, but they're rife. There's probably more catfish and Facebook dating than real people. So listen, see if they don't add you on Facebook so you can do a snoop. They're not real. They're not real. If they don't if you're talking to somebody and I've not got a camera on my phone. No, you have got a camera. Everybody's got a camera on their phone. Don't be telling me that as a catfish, right? The Sky, they ruined it. It was a good looking guy, and they're going, he does, look at, he's got the same kind of hair as Peter. I was like, oh, for God's sake. I said, I really liked him, and no, I can't look at the boy now. I can't look at him now. So that was that ruined. Listen, this is the joys of dating. This is it. This is it for me. One of these days, there's going to be Prince Charming or Princess Charming. There's going to be somebody. There's going to be somebody out there that wants me. Yeah, music. That's lovely. Me and my ex-husband, we met when we were like 11 and 12 years old and grew up together. But do you know, looks aren't the most important thing to me, right? Looks aren't the most important thing. Somebody that's good conversation, stuff like that. But see this hello dear and oh your smile brightens up the darkest room. See that stuff? I'm like that's no real. That's no real. Talk to me like a real pet. In Glasgow, we don't say that kind of stuff. You know, there may be a couple of romantic men in Glasgow, but I've never met a romantic man in Glasgow. They're not. It's like, do you want to get off with me tonight? That means, do you want to kiss with me tonight? You know, it's nothing romantic about it. Your smile, see, your smile brightens up the darkest. I'd be like, what you after? What is it you're wanting? Money? See, I'm a doubter. I'm a doubter with all this Facebook stuff. Too many people masquerading as gorgeous men and women on it. But the one that really hurt me was the farmer. You know, I was like, oh, aye. Especially holding a baby lamb. That's it. Sold. I know, Pat, men don't say things like that. It's weird. You're like, have you just swallowed a Mills and Boons book or something like that? My smile brightens up the darkest room. I don't think so, pal. What is it you're after? What do you want from me? So, you know, I'm on to them. I'm on to them. So I've got a radar now for the catfish. It should be me and MTV. I should go about in MTV like that. Nev, is it Nev? I should go about MTV talking about the catfishes. I said to him this morning, stop catfishing people. That's not nice. I'm in one of my moods. And I've come on here and I've ranted about the fireworks. I know I'm ranting about the whole dating scene. What's wrong with me is, do you know what it is? It's a change of life. Change of life. My moods are up and down, up and down. I'm like that. I'm like a yo-yo. And at the weekend, I felt so sorry for Poppy. I was crying because my wee dog was so terrible. And I couldn't help her. I was trying my best to hold her tight and everything like that. And every time I'd get her settled, a bloody another one would go off. I've honestly felt like going out and taking their rockets and shoving them places. And then I would have got arrested. I'd seen my officer friend. I'd seen him because I'd got arrested. Open-minded, they've been letting fireworks off all Friday, all Saturday and all Sunday. During the daytime, it didn't matter if it was during the day, they were letting the rockets off, fireworks off. Because Friday was Guy Fawkes here in the UK. So, and they were letting them off. There were people at my back fence letting them off. And then there were people out the front letting them off. So the house is in here and it was shaking. And she was absolutely, my poor baby was absolutely terrified. Sky, do you know what a Frenchman, listen, I've told you this. Maggie, good morning. Right, I'm ashamed of myself, right? I've told you this story before, but I'm going to tell you it again. And it's about a Frenchman, Sky, a lovely, lovely Frenchman. It was when I had won a holiday to Disneyland Paris because Space Mountain they'd just built Space Mountain, and I was one of the first to ride Space Mountain, right? So anyway, we won this holiday, and it was like the flights and the big, beautiful, one of the best hotels and all that for 3 nights. It was wonderful. So it was me and my ex-husband and Amanda. She was only a few months old, so it was the first time that we had been ourselves, kind of thing, with the kids. So there we are. We're up in the air. We're going to Charles de Gaulle Airport in France, and they bring round. Would you like a little bottle of wine? I was like, why not? When in France, drink the wine. Right. So it was a wee. It must have been about that size, this bottle of wine, anyway. So I drinks this bottle of wine. I was absolutely hammered on the flight. I ended up, you know what, how I get? my ex-husband was sitting next to me, and I was sticking my tongue in his ear. I'm sorry, guys. That's how far I got. Sticking my tongue in his ear and stuff like that, and saying stuff. And there was a man, a French man, Sky, sitting next to the ex-husband, and he turns to me and he goes, "L'amour." L'amour. And I'm like, I think it's more than l'amour. I think it's, I don't know how to say lust in French, but I think it's probably that. This is it. And he went, "L'amour." He must have seen the whole tongue and in. Listen, that I've no shame, obviously. Let's face it, I've no shame. I've no filter, is what I have. I've no filter. I just do stuff. Let's see when the urge takes me. Let's go. Let's go in that shop alleyway. Do you know? See when that takes me. I need it now. I need it right now. But I was absolutely. I don't know what kind of wine it was, Sky, but it was good stuff. A wee bottle of that, and I was hammered. It must have been because I was up so high, but there you are. But he was a nice Frenchman, l'amour, he said to me. I was like, I was killing myself laughing. I was thinking, this guy thinks we've just got married. That's what I was thinking. Anyway, see, look, see if he's ever got a night out with me. Be prepared. This is the stuff I get up to. I can't even control myself. Oh, Pip, Christmas stuff at the range. Pip, you're going to spend a fortune. Have a lovely day, my lovely Pip. Give your belly a wee rub for me. Clickbait, is that like for catfish? Is clickbait for catfish? Do you, Sky? Do you? Sky, I think the guy was, he must, listen, I don't know if I was making noises. I was probably heavy breathing while the tongue was lashing in my ex-husband's ear. You know, at 50,000 feet up or whatever it is. Is it on Netflix? Oh, I watched The Preacher's Wife. It was wonderful. Whitney Houston. It was really good. I'm not sure, I don't know if it's as good as the original with Cary Grant, but it is really good. I'll probably watch it again. Whitney Houston's voice is amazing. So I really enjoyed that, the Preacher's Wife. So I'll be watching something like that. Oh, Maggie, good morning, lovely Maggie. Thank you so much for coming in. Oh, and I can't wait to be that granny to this child. Oh, I'm a granny. I'm already a granny because he's there and he's moving about and he was kicking his granny's hand and I was like, that's the boy. Can't wait to have him on and give him a wee bottle, you know, holding. And it's, see when babies start really enjoying their bottle and they start going like that to the bottle. I love it. I absolutely love it. And then you've got to windy popper them, get the wind up. You've got to rub their wee backs like that. Come on. And then sometimes they don't give you wind, so you've got to put them down again and then lift them up again. Try it again. This is it, Sky. This is it. You know, up here in Scotland, we're all dancing about in kilts, chasing wild haggis through the bush, through the glen. We're not just stoning about the street with monk's wine and that. All right, man. How's it going? We're all skipping. And this is it. But that's what this French man said. I think he might have made of. I don't know. I think the guy might have been a bit uncomfortable with what was happening next to him. I think I'm a terrible person, honest to God. See, when I think about the stuff I've done. I don't know many times I've woke up and gone, oh God, I done it again, didn't I? I did. I done it again. Dan, my day's going good. Well, say that my day's like this. I'm up, I'm feeling nice, and then I'm right down, I hate myself, and then I'm up, oh, everything's lovely and festive, and then I'm down, and it's all rubbish, and then I'm up. It's the change of, like, and then I'm hot, and then I'm cold. I'm hot and cold, hot and cold. This is my day and night. See, at night in my bed, I've got the leg out the bed, the leg in the bed, out the leg out the bed, the leg in the bed. It's just what I'm going through at the moment. I think you might have. I think I'd be uncomfortable if there was somebody next to me doing that kind of shenanigans. I was not caring though. I wasn't caring. I was like, I should write all. See if I write all this on my dating profile. Nobody will ever talk to me. Oh, it's my baby, my wee baby. Look, she's comfortable now. Look at her. It was terrible. What a couple of days we've been through. I know, it was terrible. Shame for it. Honestly, see if people could see how we animals are terrified at squeezing into tiny, tiny spaces and stuff like that is terrible. Cleo. See, I'm a terrible person. What can I look? But I'm not. I'm not a vicious person. I just love people. I do. I just love folk. I see the beauty in everybody. That's the thing. I see the beauty, and then when I'm drunk, I'm like. Have I ever told you that I fancied you for the minute I started talking to you? Well, I've told you now. It's not just the drink saying it. It's a good laugh. See, in Sundays, I end up laughing at myself. I tell my mum my shenanigans. My mum knows all about it. And then I'll tell my brother and he'll say to me, even now I'm telling mum, right, he still does that. And I'm going, mum knows I've told her everything. Ah. Oh, it was great though that last weekend. I'll need to go down to their house and have a wee night. It was great having my brother out here. Oh, yeah, ask, you know, and as I say, looks aren't the most important thing for me. They're not. A nice person, that's what I want, a nice person. An honest person, somebody that's honest and, you know, I don't want them to tell me what they think I want to hear. I don't want that, like Mills and Boons books and stuff like that. I don't want that. A picnic, I'd love a picnic somewhere. Somebody just take me a picnic somewhere nice. Not in this weather, right enough, because you would freeze. I was going to say a bad word. You'd freeze the things off yourself if I had any. Freeze the scars off me. Oof. I would never get married again, though, Sky. You see, even with Aquaman came down, I would just say no. I'm not married. We could get engaged and pretend we're going to get married, but I wouldn't be getting married. Not after no. Abducted by aliens. That would be a nightmare. That's like one of my dreams. Them coming for me. Listen, I just hope they can read minds, because see if they read my mind, they know that I'm not going to be friendly. I'm going to be problematic in the spaceship. See if they take me, it's going to be problematic for them. I'm going to be going, what does this button do and stuff? I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be poking eyes. Things is going to be happening, grabbing onto things, and that's don't be abducting me, aliens. I'm not going to be good in the spaceship. I'll go tonto, as we say in Glasgow, tonto, mad tonto in the spaceship. Yeah, thank you, Miss Sky. That would be lovely. Yeah, I'm not liking it. I'm not liking that advert because it's got aliens in it. The new Christmas advert. Still an alien, even though it's like a kid alien. It's still an alien. They terrify me. So see, remember that dream I had? And I never actually seen an alien, but I knew there was aliens about, and all of a sudden I seen a finger glowing coming out a bush like that. And I thought, I know who's in there. I know who's. I'd still do it to E.T. E.T. would get his eyes poked. I'm sorry. But do you know what? I'm obsessed. See, if there's an alien film, I've got to watch it. This is the thing. Although I'm absolutely terrified, see if there's any to do aliens, I need to watch it. Got to watch it. And then I'm even more terrified in my bed at night like that. And then I think to myself, see if a spaceship was to land here, the young team about would end up stoning them to death and poking the aliens with sticks and stuff like that. They'd never get into my house. The young team would have sorted them out before they even step foot in the bungalow. He's the same as Bigfoot. Bigfoot would get stoned, poked with sticks and things like that. Yeah, on aliens and wasps, we don't want that. And catfish, I can smell the catfish a mile off. I know, what happened, but how could they not had Santa in the advert? Why a blooming alien? Surely, look, why not have a Christmas werewolf? Why not have a Christmas werewolf? At the stroke of midnight on Christmas Day, the werewolf howls. Open-minded. There's a company called John Lewis, right? You can look up the advert, and every year they do a beautiful. They spend a lot of money, like 8 million or something. They spent on that. They spend a lot of money doing the most beautiful Christmas adverts. There was one year, it was a trampoline, and a wee fox comes out and goes on the trampoline, and then a dog goes on, and they're all bouncing on this trampoline, all these wee animals, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful advert. This year they've got a blooming spaceship landing in the woods. And a wee boy going by the spaceship, and then him and this alien become friends, and he's got a jumper on that plays a tune, and he gives the alien, "Oh, it's not Christmas, where's Rudolph?" And then the alien ship goes away, and everybody was saying, it was a tearjerker. It wasn't it? Get to your own planet. You know what I mean? Go and play in your own planet. Don't be coming to ours. So I'm not liking that. You know how I feel about aliens, and I've actually said to them, not for me this year. That's all. I wouldn't be bad to them and write how disgusting the advert. I just wrote, it's not for me this year, the advert. There's nothing Christmassy about aliens. I know they play E.T. a lot at Christmas time and stuff like that, but you don't see an alien think, God, I'm festive now. Really. Area 51, I feel quite Christmassy. Do you? Aye. I feel Christmassy with the flying saucers. No. Dan, I hope my videos are helping you. I hope you're getting some nice sleep and nice dreams then. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go and make myself a cuppa, and I don't know what I'm watching today, but I'll be watching something to bring my mood up and stop me moaning. Sorry if I've moaned too much in this live stream, but the fireworks had riled me up all weekend. I had to vent. And I love yous, and I won't be sticking my tongue in your ear. Hopefully not. I can never say I won't. Do you know what I mean? I can never say it. So, L'amour from my sky, I love yous very much, and open-minded, and everyone. Cleo, thank you very much for the super chat. That's very much appreciated. And Pip, Muse, or Dan. Anyone, who have I missed? MD I've missed. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully in a better mood. I'm going to give you all a big kiss now. Bye, everyone.